Okay, today I'm going to start my new lab because my previous lab scenarios, I will explain what I have done in my previous labs. Those labs were mainly in on-premises scenarios. I created the Active Directory domain services with different sites. We created two-way trust relationships as well as we created different sites and then we created how to the traffic go through the um, firewall as well. And then I created group policies as well as bulk users. So we tested these group policies with the client PCs. So actually, these labs are mainly basically based on premises scenarios, but nowadays the trend as well as Microsoft is promoting hybrid scenarios is already started and ongoing. Many organizations are going to get benefits from both hybrid and cloud scenarios. As well as if you see the Active Directory domain services, when you install it on premises, they can't manage sort of devices like, the Android devices, tablets, and uh, Apple devices. Um, but you can use this control these devices because so many people nowadays bring their own devices. People like to work in probably few days in the office, some other days in uh, their home, as well as they like to work while they're traveling, maybe going for a conference or something, as well as some crucial roles when you go to a sort of holidays, want to use your iPad or tablet to do some important changes, sort of things. So, considering all these facts, I thought that now, after we created these on-premises scenarios, I was thinking to create a hybrid home lab. This is like you got a part of your set up in the home and the other part is controlled in the cloud. So this is the lab setup you can see on the screen. So I'm going to create a domain controller in my on premises, right? And on premises consists of a domain controller plus some of endpoint devices. So these endpoint devices can be Windows, Mac, PCs as well as Android or iOS devices, right? As well as it might be a Linux machine, right? And these devices can be enrolled in too many different ways. So some of these Windows machines will get connected into domain first, and then they will connect it to Intune device admin center as well to enroll compliance policies and configuration policies can be applied, as well as some of these devices can be joined registered, like a Linux machine can be registered, and some of the machine like Windows machine can be joined, hybrid Entra joined. Then some of the other devices can be intra-joined, right? So that means they directly join to Intune Admin Center instead of joining to on-premises domain. So even we can test these hybrid intra-joined devices with the autopilot enrollment in the uh, Windows Intune. So the plan is to create this domain and create my custom domain in the Intra Admin Center. That is Microsoft 365 Admin Center. and then we will creating some users using that custom domain, and then I'm going to use AD Entra Connect installed in my domain controller to sync through AD Entra Sync service, the devices syncing to the cloud, as well as some of devices right back the details back to on premises. So we're going to use these features to control these lab setup. So here in an Intune device admin center, we will enroll the devices like auto pilot enrollment, and we'll be testing them as well as app enrollment. So you can use app to enroll, and then we can test compliance policies for devices, and then we can set up configuration policies for the devices like we did it in uh, group policy in on-premises scenario, ADDS. So uh, and then we can use device and app security, the Microsoft Security Center, right? So this is the plan, what we're going to do. Um, I believe you guys might get some of benefits from this lab, as well as if anyone going to uh, take the MD102 Endpoint Administrator exam, or hopefully this lab will set up uh, will help you to understand some of the concept actually when you're going to apply them, how the policies and the synchronization work through these devices. So hopefully this lab will give you more out from knowledge benefit for you guys. Um, all right, I think this is for today. I will see you guys from my next video. Thank you very much.